you on my mind all the time. With you I got the feeling that I'm higher than before. Where sayings fail, the music speaks. Sometimes words are so incomplete. When we're driving to sunsets, capturing moments, don't wanna miss a single frame. When we're driving the highway, raining the fast lane, don't wanna miss a single day. Take my hand and never let go. I'll be keeping you safe. You don't have to go through this alone. Close your eyes, together we will rise. I will take you to higher skies. It's gonna take some time to realize you're the one that is hooking up with me. I look into your eyes and I'll be fine. Sometimes words are so incomplete. When we're driving to sunsets, capturing moments, don't wanna miss a single frame. When we're driving the highway, raining the fast lane, don't wanna miss a single day. Take my hand and never let go. I'll be keeping you safe. You don't have to go through this alone. Close your eyes, together we will rise. I will take you to higher skies.
Hello, hello. Let me get the game capture set up and we will get rolling. Properties, you were looking for that, but that's not what I want you to get. Get that. Okay, sweet. That should grab it in a moment. Let's say open the game. There we go. Sorry. I'm gonna tab out for 1 second to change one thing, and then there we go. Okay, sick. So, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I played it on iPad as a kid and realized it didn't have it in my Steam library. So I just picked this up and we're gonna go on a little nostalgia trip because this game is made by Supergiant, who also made Hades, Hades 2, they did Pyre, and there's one other that's like a technological one that I can't remember. Super fun though, great game. The audio on my audio is a little loud. I'm gonna turn that down a teeny bit more. Okay. That's it. It doesn't matter if you can hear me. This game has amazing music and narration. It's just incredible overall.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it point the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
I need to look up who narrated this game because they are absolutely incredible.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity, that a survivor. No, ma'am, it's a gas fella forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him though. An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
So right click to shoot. So you can mix and match and have 2 weapons. There's a few more weapons that'll pop up over the course of the game. We'll find my favorite one relatively soon, I think. Logan Cunningham.
Kid's worked up quite a
Has
thirst
an
by now,
incredible voice.
so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
To heal.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines. Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew.
Oh,
Always
man, I
used
fell
to
off.
fancy her.
I forgot you could do that in this game. I just keep refilling.
He sets foot inside one of Zealandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
Where is that?
Then Kid
There we
finds
go.
his trusty shield.
I watched the speed run of this game earlier, and it's like just under 13
The
minutes. It's
security
wild.
takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
This game has essentially what are challenge modes later on, and I remember going through all of them as a kid, and they were so insanely hard.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out.
big old fella. I don't have much range on that thing.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
And here we go.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Bow time! Woo!
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice.
I don't think I liked the bow
Knows he
that
should
much
draw the string all the way back.
as a kid.
Wasn't long
There
before
we
the
go.
kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
But as you get used to it, it feels nicer.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest men in the land. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
I'm trying to remember what the indicator for power shot is.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
Kronos. Announcer in Dota 2. Damn. Pretty prolific voice actor.
Kid better watch his
Right
step.
off the side.
He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
So as you go through the game, you can unlock more and more drinks that you can hold, and they each have different perks. Some of them have downsides, but give you stronger bonuses. Let's take the extra health. It's probably the most generally useful right now. And this lets
The
me
arsenal is where the kid can pick the best tools
swap
for the
out
job.
weapons. I think I'm gonna take the repeater for the moment over that. Keep the hammer. Let's see, bolt burst. That's the bow. I'll keep this for now. This is probably going to be a common theme. I'm going to fall a lot until we get to levels where I can't fall.
He's a mighty fast learner. Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. Ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Whoa, whoa. Forgot about these guys. Music's so good.
Takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags.
Not the scumbags.
Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Kid puts him out of his misery. Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Nice. Resources. I think these let us upgrade stuff over time. Can't exactly remember what they're used for though. Sweet.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Oh yeah. Now this entire place is falling apart, I'm pretty sure, so I just gotta book it.
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
I wonder if that line changes if you're not rolling.
At last, the skyway's in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
So if I just fall off there, I still make it anyways.
Now the kid sees
but
something
it's
stranger
more fun to make it all the
still.
way.
His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another.
And this is
He
the
finds
namesake
me.
of the game. The Bastion.
We talk for a spell.
And this is gonna give us some lore.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
Damn. Our girl we fancied is probably dead.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
So this is our main hub for the game. We come back here after every mission.
Kid ponders what to build.
We can build things. I think I'm gonna build the arsenal. So I can swap weapons.
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
I don't think I can build another. Yeah, gotta go do another mission.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
So out we go. So one of the cool things about this game as well is each weapon you pick up has like a proving ground essentially, that if you perform well enough, you get rewards. I can't remember exactly what the deal is with those. And considering I don't plan on streaming super long today, I'm gonna just keep rolling with the regular missions, but we might try out one or two.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one?
Now this game has a tendency to spawn things in behind you.
Gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is.
There's the core.
But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check. Almost like he's
I was wondering where that was. I knew that happened, but showing up.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
Marshal? Let's go.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
It's a nice little touch. You could just leave right away if you're trying to go quickly, but
he heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag Alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash. And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel. The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight. He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
Oh, there's another weapon. I think I remember liking this one a lot. Like, getting rid of these guys.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
This is the machete. It goes very quickly, but quite short range. You gotta get it right up there. Fun weapon. I like it a lot.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
They're just gonna keep spawning, so I'll take this one out. Cool.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
These guys. I think I got one more area to check out.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still
Avoid getting hit by that. As I proceed to get hit by it 3 times in a row.
Inside the forge, Kid can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Oh yeah, so each of the weapons has a different resource that you need in order to upgrade it. So we've got one of each for what we want right now, and yeah, we pay for these. Another cool thing about this game is you can kind of do builds with it in a sense, where you can choose one or the other on each level of the weapon, and so you can go for certain things, like you can take crit chance, or you can cripple foes to deal dot damage on these. And then we don't know as far as these. I think. Try
A
this
little
straight edge for
Zolwood
now.
oil and that
You
blade
can swap
shines
these
like a light.
back and forth eventually. Will it let me? Oh, that's right. I need more material. It's like I have enough of that, but nope. Draw speed or penetration.
With a good length of
Speed
Miska,
there.
that bow's like new again.
You didn't miss a ton. I picked up a new weapon, and I was just explaining the upgrade system in this game, where each weapon gets its own material, and then you can use that to upgrade it. And then once you get a layer or like a row, you can switch between the two perks, but you can only have one active at a time. So you can go for different builds. The War Machete attacks really fast, so I think there's multiple crit chance ones, so you can get a bunch of crit if you want, or you can do bleed damage essentially, which is what I'm going with for the moment. And now, I'm gonna kill this guy, and then I'll...
Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
And there we go. Yes.
He comes back.
The system
just
in this
like I
game
knew
is
he
extremely
would.
cool as
The
far
core
as
hums
giving you
in his
options,
pack.
even though
the monument's calling for it.
the game itself is fairly linear. You can kind of feel those inklings of like the Hades type gameplay in it already.
The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
Swap my weapons here. Stick with the War Machete and Fang Repeater. What is the Mirror Shield, Bolt Burst? Yeah, let's go with the Lure.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought. Kid ain't finished
Oh.
here yet.
I forgot.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Sweet. I think I have the option for the Forge now. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Forge this time.
A
I like
lot
the
of things
distillery,
need
and it's
fixing
helpful,
up in
but
this world,
upgrading the weapons
and we
is
can
really
start
nice.
right here.
Alright.
Picked up traces of other
Onwards.
cores while the kid was out.
So you do get some options as far as where you go. It's melting pot or here. Let's go to the melting pot. I would like to get to the level that has my favorite music. I don't recall exactly which one it is, but
In better days, the melting pot was sealed.
remember when
tighter
we
than
get
the
there, because I'm
skin on
pretty
the
sure it
squirt.
starts playing immediately.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds.
I will take damage if I touch these at all, so I've got to avoid that.
Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Another really cool thing is this game doesn't exactly outright tell you everything. It just like slowly gives you more through
If there's a
items
core,
and
you
the
figures it
narration,
ought to be deeper down.
which I think has become more common.
Core
in
stuck
games,
inside
but
one of those fancy cages.
This is one of the first times that I ever ran into
Some of the
storytelling
stuff lying
like
around
that.
was downright dangerous.
Ah, that's right, mines. Okay, that's right.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Mines.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow.
It's nice of them to give me so
All
many
Kid can
resources.
do is wait. Shipments start falling in.
These guys out. Pretty good.
every squirt born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard he popped that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe 30. Hard to tell.
I don't think it takes quite that long. Damn it.
Squirts get real territorial around the core.
Used to be a lot better at this game. It's
Then
been
a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad as a kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
This is one of my favorite songs. Not the best, but I love it a lot.
It's a troublesome scene to be sure. Moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. Give or take a few seconds.
I love the narrator so much.
The core's within reach. And done.
And right off the side.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
These guys for some experience. Now leave.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
Something nasty helps me increase this. I think I want the
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
the repeater. Sorry, I said this. Completely forgot what it was. That was upgraded. Cool. Thanks for hanging out. No worries.
Makes
Hope that you all
time to
have fun
sample
playing
spirits
Warzone.
from my personal supply.
Ah, yes. So we have a few more options now on what we want. Let's see. This gives us essentially a death defy, critical chance when we're below a certain health, and we can also, whatchamacall, move faster while we're blocking. Let's go with the death defy.
Hearty punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
Sweet. On to next.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, Somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Yeah.
The floor starts giving way and the
Someone
lightest step.
grabbed
A single panic squirt could bring the whole place
Heard the
down.
noise. Sorry, I have to move quickly.
Fragments
I
of the
will
old
check out what that
rain
was in a
the
moment.
Sky. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Sky bridges link the path together.
The cool or dude, I'm not entirely
bridges
sure.
whips
I
the
vaguely
kid
saw it.
along.
Thank you for the follow.
Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
I'm relatively safe now.
The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
Shots. Some scumbags over there.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well,
Eagles.
ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake.
Give it back my cold.
Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
No core for us. Oh, it is the cool dude. You just have 3 at the end. So okay.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Got grenades now.
He's wise to toss those things plenty far away.
This one.
Quick and careful is the only way to go.
How do I get over there? Nope. What the heck? I don't think this is supposed to happen. I don't know what that was about. There we go.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real
Oh, I
cranky.
thrown a grenade earlier. I think that's everything here.
In all his toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Who knows? I guess we'll just have to find out.
So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
Alright. Something burnt. So we don't actually have the weapon for this yet. I'll have to figure out what that is. Okie dokie. On to the Hanging Gardens.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around.
Everyone's been turned into carbon or something like that. Petrified. I'm not exactly sure, but
These folks never saw the calamity coming,
alive.
but someone did. Someone close. It was someone
There's another person.
like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to
No.
get to him.
Okay.
He ain't about to stop, no matter what.
Backed up from that guy, but that's okay.
He's got so many questions after all. just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the Bird Boy. Didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
It's pretty ominous.
Kid does what he has to do. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
Gotta go.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other. For the first time.
Now we can show things to Zolf as well.
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. He was born in the Tazil terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be all right. Well, look what we have here.
Let's see. Remember what each of these do. Let's try the lost and found.
The lost and found. Yeah, kid takes fragments of the old world.
That's right.
And makes them whole again.
This gives us upgrades. Take something coarse.
All it takes is
That
some
an
fragments,
upgrade.
and the Bastion makes it good as new.
My favorite weapons. You can also get a few other drinks. Bastion bourbon's pretty nice. Secondary weapon. Not actually entirely sure. I think that's good. Let's swap to Bastion bourbon.
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon.
I never really realized that those were alcoholic beverages back then, which the kid probably shouldn't be having, but you know, it's the apocalypse. Cinderbrick Fort, Pith Orchard. Let's do Pith.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either.
Let's see, can I go?
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the orchard core is long gone too. Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog.
Get the little Pith plushie.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration.
Almost missed that.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine.
Hello, what's up?
So what'll it be?
Playing some
Invoke the
Bastion.
gods? Or tell them off?
That's right. So the gods are essentially the heat system of this game. You can make enemies harder, and then if you do, you generally get bonuses. So I'll make it a little harder.
Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
I think the game is just kind of loud. I tried adjusting the sound earlier, but it doesn't seem to actually be changing at all. Yeah, I don't think anything I do is actually changing the.
Kid ain't never
Yeah,
seen
I guess I
that
could adjust that.
But it's scaring him.
Let me do that real quick. Desktop audio can go down a bit. Mic audio can go up a bit. How's that sound? Test, test, test. Oh, that's right. I forgot that there we go. I didn't change it too much, so if it needs more, just let me know. Game's still a bit loud. Turn that down there. Okay. I turned it down quite a bit more that time. How does that sound? Yeah. Wow, I'm really struggling to aim. Is the but a little better for the second adjustment I made or for the first one? Because I did adjust one more time to try and turn it down a little more. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, we did get a follower. The cool dude. They haven't said anything in chat or anything, so I think they might just be lurking. Woo! No. How do I block? Oh god. Why did I forget the block button?
Get past Pith's trial.
Okay.
He's richer for it.
I forgot you can throw the machete.
Kid ain't found the core. At least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
Is that all I was supposed to do here? I feel like there was something else. Not that. Whoa! Swear there was something else, but I guess not. Oh well, that's okay. Actually, also don't mind so much if the game is loud, because the narration and the music in this game are just like absolutely top tier.
Now we can build a shrine of our
So
own.
who needs to
So
hear
I
me?
got some alternatives in mind. Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy. We tracked down a couple more cores near
Yes.
the edge of the city.
Yeah, I forgot you use it for the D&D music. I'm like trying to speed run to my favorite song. I haven't quite got there yet.
There's only one way to
I think it's around here, maybe.
the hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone.
I know we get my favorite weapon here. It's the one that I pretty much exclusively used in my first playthrough of this until I started going for like challenges and stuff.
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky.
Woo! Oh, I forgot about the tracking, guys. Woo! Woo! Woo!
They've been left to freeze or starve or face the
Oh,
kid.
no.
Well, windbags, young and old, keep fighting.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something
Oh no, not the musket. Dang it, this isn't my favorite weapon.
that'll
I forgot that this is what it gives you. Musket's still good though. It's like a shotgun more so. Woohoo! Oh my god, this attack. I'm having a really hard time blocking that for some reason. Okay, it's shift to block, that's right.
windbags ain't much different from normal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. All they want's a warm place to stay.
Level up, nice.
Business underground like in the old days.
Ah.
Windbags can't
Ah, do I want the scrap musket?
but the kid sure can.
I think I'm gonna... Actually might go with the breaker bow for a little bit.
He stashed
'Cause
some
I'm
marshals
quite short
away.
range otherwise.
Goes back to something more his style. Well, the fort ain't theirs, like right.
My favorite weapon is a gun, but it's not this gun. Ow. Jeez, I forgot how tanky these guys are.
So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old.
Definitely not playing this ideally, but I haven't died yet, so,
Not a
you know.
Scratch on him as he presses on the high ground.
Oh. I've been falling a lot, though. That will probably kill me at some point. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh god. Man, I say I haven't died yet, and now I am taking way too much damage. Ooh. Yep, I do know about my secret skills. Ah, gosh. Definitely tougher with the idol active. Or the shrine or whatever it's called.
Security's plane gone haywire. Bags gummed up the works. It ain't afraid again.
Ooh. Good job defeating Kronos
They trapped the kid
for the second time.
in the force parade grounds.
Have you unlocked the cat companion yet? It makes things a lot easier with the extra death defy.
Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon.
Glutus and Glandon, oh god.
They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides.
I need to kill this guy. Ooh. I'm out of the black tonics.
The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now.
You know how little this scumbags get.
The windbags finally get the message.
How many death defies do you have at this point?
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
We're a marshal now. Let's go.
Nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
3. Nice.
Kid shows up.
Like I said,
just
you can
as
get up to
old
like
as
5,
his own
which is
journey to
ridiculous.
the city.
Here we go.
Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was a smoking pipe.
Yeah, the pipe is used for challenge runs of things, but I do not think I'll be doing any of those tonight.
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Got ads starting in 4 minutes for anyone hanging
Marshal
out.
seemed
We
like a good man, he said.
have to run 3 minutes of ads every hour to keep pre-roll. Excuse me. To keep pre-rolls off. We apologize that you got to watch them, but it's just what Twitch makes us do. So it is what it is. If you don't want to stick around, that's totally okay. If you do, we appreciate it, and we will see you. They start in about 4 minutes, so just giving everyone a heads up.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
This game touches on like a lot of
The
heavy
Ura
topics
feared the
too.
gods. We turned them into
It's got
toys,
like
put their faces on
calamity,
walls.
racism, stuff like that. Very interesting game for, or very heavy game for one that is definitely meant to be more of a kid's
Bow
game.
and machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
I did not mean to start that. I thought it would give me options. Well, I guess we're doing one of the challenge runs.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Thanks for sticking around, Esteban. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, I fully missed. I need to be careful. I don't get many heals in this mode.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Woo. Take this guy out first.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Woo. Getting a lot of hits.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Oh, oh, I didn't notice there was a hole there.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
Nope. Oh, God. I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, I'm trying to block those. Just keep eating them.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money
I
had been
didn't
sent
notice that there
home,
was
no
a...
one
Ah!
had found either.
I really need to stop falling off. Woo, woo. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die here. Damn.
Anyway,
Oh. 2 more chances, I guess.
so what the kid do?
This is a nice resource
I
farm.
went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Woo! Forgot how long these can go for.
In the
That's
history of
8:13,
Ceylondia,
okay.
nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Kids just built different. say as I proceed to get absolutely pummeled.
Out there, a kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break.
Oh man, I need to stay on top of the boxes.
In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Oh, I didn't notice there was another one over there.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
No, of course I fully whiffed that. I'm out of heals.
Wait, where was I?
Okay, let's see if we can get a little further on this. I don't know if I'm intended to win this first one or not.
Nothing.
I don't think it's fully limitless, but
The calamity happened, just like that.
this could keep going for a bit. Whoa, okay. Jeez. Okay, back to the Bastion. Got some money, so not a total waste of time. Oh yeah, I have a core. Let's put that in.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Shrine where I can adjust what I've got, or memorial. Let's do the memorial.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction.
There we go. I was trying to click on that.
Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Okay, yeah, so I can get currency based on stuff that I do.
Words can't
Similar
express
to the Fate scroll in Hades. All right. Where can we go next? Langston River, sure. Maybe this is the one that's got the song.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew. Riverbanks swarming with bags. They're so bent on finding the core they hardly noticed the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Nellie.
What?
She sees some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls the port side. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbreak. They try to cut her off.
Completed something.
They try to slow her down. It almost falls again.
Oh my gosh. I'm so used to rolling around that I keep doing that.
Well, Weepin' Nelly tries harder.
Weepin' Nelly.
Try as she might know, she hits a snag.
No, Nelly.
Kids gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break. There's the core's right there.
Good on weapons for the moment. Whoa. Playing this now, the speedrun that I saw earlier feels way more impressive because that guy never fell off.
Like 100 flapping wings. They had their own eyes.
There were some ways of breaking the story as well, apparently.
Finds Weepin' Nelly raring to go.
Oh,
Turns
got
out
friends.
she's got a special surprise. She's gonna need a little help with all them pickers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
Uh-oh. Wait, I countered and then it hit one of my friends.
Windbags getting even better.
Woo! What?
One of them skiffs like
That looked like it was connected.
they aim to smash Weepin' Nelly splinter. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly.
No, Nelly!
She's just gotta make one last stop. With the last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground.
Thank you, Nelly.
Solid ground in the Pickett country. They want that core real bad.
Ah, sit still.
Quietly, they want it just as bad as a kid.
Big guys are annoying.
Kid shoes them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? About 6 times.
Heh. It counted.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other
Ooh,
hand,
I think we get the sad song here.
to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why
Maybe.
Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
Oh. Not my favorite song, but a very good one. You build a wall. One day that wall
that's
is
the one.
gonna fall. Oh, you build a wall. Ah, such a good song. I think if I remember correctly, this song is essentially a song of the Ura, who Zolf, he's one of the Ura. And from what I can tell, they live underground or something along those lines. And the people in the city built a wall that they put them on the other side of, essentially. And as you could guess, it's pretty fucked up, and they were not happy about that. But yeah, song is pretty haunting because it's basically like, yeah, build your wall. We're gonna show up and tear it down at some point. Let's see, I think this way. How do I get over there? There we go.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, the kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
And now we have a new friend.
Before too long. We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Yes, sir. Okay, we're getting close to where I want to leave off, so I'm gonna speed up a little bit just to make sure we get to the spot that I want.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
There we go.
Behold, the Pantheon.
So we can enable or disable. I'm gonna keep him off for the moment.
Track the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
I wonder if I missed the weapon.
The wild unknown. Place to meet a man alive.
Because I don't get the weapon that I'm
Place so
looking
raw,
for
even
here.
Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
Oh, nope, there they are. The dueling pistols. I love the pistols. Pistols are by far the best weapon in my opinion.
Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns.
They just give you so much mobility, not to mention they take down things individually pretty quick, and eventually you can spec them out to deal with big groups of enemies as well. That being said, enemies are starting to get a little tougher, so I'm gonna need to start actively trying to not die. Woo! Does take a little while to reload. Bit of a downside, but I think you can increase your reload speed. There we go. Got the core.
Core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. All too easy to lose one's way out in the wilds.
Just gotta find our way back.
Wallflowers.
Ah, that's right, these things. You hit them once and then they... Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with those guys.
Slow pincushions are
So annoying.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. Kid's roused up half the wild by now. When the kid gets the feeling it's being wild. Not by me, by a lunkhead. Lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
Hello, I am Magus. Yes, this game has some amazing dialogue. Woo. This is an old favorite of mine that I haven't played for a few years and just thought about today, so giving it a revisit. Woo!
Now kids got more needles than they understand.
Oh god, forgot how hard that thing hits. Okay, first, stop the bird. No, get back here. Oh, stop moving. Frickin' bird. No, stop it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting pummeled. Not baller enough to play Hades. I love Hades. Hades is a great game. I have not necessarily completed Hades, but I got most of the way through Hades and then Hades 2. Let you be the lummox. Fair enough. Yeah, Hades 2 is incredible. Very much looking forward to full release. Oh god. Well, got a couple more chances. Let me out. Oh god. No, let me go. Seek not fortune, only lore. This game has plenty of lore.
He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Game over, right? I'm done.
it ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome.
Uh-oh.
See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion.
About a lore.
Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says. But I will not.
Damn.
And with that,
That's right.
Zolf leaves us here.
Zolf wanted the calamity to happen. And he wrecked this place, if I remember correctly.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards.
Alright.
We're gonna need all of
Let's
them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
upgrade here. What do I want? Bullet scatter eliminated or more ammo?
Takes a lot of moving
some more
pieces to make a dependable
ammo.
sidearm.
And I think I can get more. Maybe. Is this the... That's the musket one. What do these do? Oh, that's right. These are the other gods. Dual decider. Let's take that. Man. I wish I had more of the upgrade materials for the pistols, but that's alright. Alright, let's get some lore.
If only I'd known half the secrets of the calamity were tucked away in that book. I'd have worked to translate it right away. Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me. Said he was going home.
Well, that's not very nice.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there, she can't even read it. Her father's own journal. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Damn. Actually, I do wanna... Nope, not that. Swap around here, put dueling pistols there. Then grab the dual decider.
Want to stay alive in the wilds, pack a pair of pistols and a good blade.
Yes, sir.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them
Jocelyn
back.
Bog. Is that all that's available right now? Yep. Alright, let's do it.
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jocelyn Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
Ah, we'll be fine.
Well, I let him go. What else could I do?
Now we'll be fine.
What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
Oh, that's right.
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the cold medicine.
I really gotta stop rolling off the side.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
Intoxicating. That's what you love to hear about a bog.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been.
Oh.
Somewhere I never want to go.
I forgot about these guys. Open your eye, thank you. Oh god. Yep, these guys are little homing bombs. Not a fun time, especially considering they do the boo thing where when you look at them they decide to close their eye. Come on. Hey, what's up? Ah, that's not Zia.
Then welcome him with open arms.
Oh, that's right. There we go. Woohoo!
That a survivor.
Hey, Zolf. Oh, where'd he go?
Some ghost of Gasfella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf, Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
That was a
Now the
lie.
kid sees something stranger still. Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, pineapples,
Ah, great.
aviators.
Just what I wanted to find. Whoa, okay. I'm just gonna counter this guy. There we go. What else is still left? Oh, I just need to keep going up this way.
Now the Bastion can send it even farther.
Hey,
Kid said
nice,
someone
Astroban.
inside wanted Ceylon to use
Glad that people enjoyed the story.
He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. The securities just can't escape.
So many resources. Woo! No. Oh, God. I got the fire ones.
Kid succeeds where the calamity fails.
I'm walking slow. Oh, wait. Is that? Yeah, that's right. I have to destroy this guy.
Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronde the bartender?
Melee attack animations. The kids' melee attack animations or the enemies?
It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's all right.
The walls.
Sitting there on a rock in the sky.
I don't know if you were here for it earlier, but we did
He wakes up.
a dream sequence that explained that the kid worked on the walls to protect the city from whatever's on the other side.
In an instant. He sees
He's the
what's
only
left
person to
of
ever
the
do a,
gods.
what is it, two terms, I guess, or whatever you want to. Oh God, that's me. Why am I here? What the? Why can't I? Okay, I was trying to shield that entire time.
He sees what's left. Undone.
Well. Oh, I just have to put that here. What am I grabbing? This game is not normally this trippy. This just happens to be one portion that is very trippy. Now we take a nap.
Thought we lost him, but he
Nah.
finally comes to.
I'm fine. There we go.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole.
Oh, these things. God, I hate them.
Stick their nasty thorns into its
That's
heels.
right. Yeah, they lock you in place.
Ever heard of the lung blossom?
Isn't that a pleasant looking creature?
You say. Breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
Why did they use your likeness? I don't know. It's a good question. You should talk to Supergiant about that. Oh,
Hard to get a sure footing in the bar.
oh God! Stop spotting stuff. Uh-oh. That's a bad spot. There we go.
Well, the kid prunes it down to size somehow. Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to
The
speak of it.
bog. I think we're gonna make it in time to get to the song, but we'll see.
Choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business.
Starting to
A
get
single
there.
shard can breathe new life into this place.
Let's upgrade. I think the foundation is what I want.
The shard's got enough juice.
Or the
to
forge,
spruce up
excuse
many
me.
of these places.
I should unlock some more upgrades. See if this has. Nope. That's fine.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds.
Rothus
So much for that plan.
Lagoon. Dang. The level that I was thinking of is a lot further in than I remember.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
It's ankle
The
gator
tale
time.
was used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts but don't know up from down. Still figuring it out.
Definitely starting to feel the difficulty increase because I'm not
Russia's new lagoon.
not upgrading things as much as I should be.
Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Normally, I don't think you're meant to go quite this quick through the areas.
Even the brushers learn to fear this place. These beasts, they don't like company.
Let me get behind you.
That's
Dang.
alligator country for you.
I just keep eating that guy's attacks.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct.
Nope.
Well, one of them was living in the tall grass. Turns out
Ah!
and got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love.
No,
shiny
I forgot about that thing. Ooh, level up. Nice.
They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers
Oh,
use their
dang
bodies to keep their
I
distance.
lost my
Now the kid can do the same. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out
I
of
lost
Queen
my
Anne's way.
pistols.
Those pink cushions been living off the ankle gator scraps. Kid's got a mean throwing arm. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap.
Why would you do that to me, Queenie?
Tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch.
Woo! Thought I could damage her, but I could not.
After her. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it.
Oh, jeez. Which way am I supposed to go? Not here. Wait, what? Why can't I remember? There we go, okay.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
I think I need to go up there. gonna take her egg. I forgot about that.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? They use a kid as bait. The
Use a kid as
sharks
bait.
sit in plain
What?
view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go.
So I don't think I actually have to fight her? I guess I do.
They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoying.
I'm sorry, Ankle Gator. I don't want to hurt you. Oh. You want to hurt me, though. That's abundantly clear. Jeez. Oh my god. Nope. I was doing a good job of avoid. Wow. I'm really struggling. Oh yeah, I can live. You can live. It's fine.
After all that, kid lets the ankle gator go.
There's probably not many ankle gators around. It's not like they're a threat to anyone.
Queen Anne don't mind us borrowing from her treasury.
I did eat a lot of those attacks.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Let us upgrade the lost and found, because I'm pretty sure this gives it. Yeah, there we
It
go.
wasn't fixed. It was unbroken.
Get that. Get another upgrade, more damage or faster reload.
Right, comfortable bed for all those
Do some more
bullets.
damage. I can grab 2 more of these. Alright. Later, Esteban. Catch you soon.
Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a peppered boot heel. It's not for everyone.
Talk
That
about the
gator's a
ankle
crazy
gator egg.
animal, and so's the
We are
girl
getting
promised to look after her.
right towards the end. I'm gonna check one more time to
They said
see
Queen Anne was just a folktale.
if the level with the music that I want is available. If not, then I will probably end it here, but we will see.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Point Lemaine. Okay, this is it. This has my favorite music, so we're gonna finish off with this level. Oh, I didn't shoot. Okay, wait, 1 sec. Back to the Bastion. I forgot to swap my weapons. Do that real quick, and then we'll go. Arsenal is down here. Swap to dueling pistol. We'll keep the pike. Take that.
He's a spitting image of Slinger Johnson with that pike and them pistols.
And then, can I upgrade? No, I can't. That's okay. Alright. It's time to jam.
Few places steeped in history and sweat so much as this. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here.
Come on, die.
The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Oh, I hate these enemies. Just make you sit there. Oh, it's gonna take away my... No! No! I don't want you to take away my... my pistols! Whatever.
Blam. Just like the fight.
Oh, no, wait. I get to keep the
Gun
pistols.
like that can even put the wilds in check.
How am I not... What the...
Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine.
Yeah, there we go.
There. It still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
For a while I was learning guitar, I learned a small part of this song.
And rails all grown over with things of calamity.
Turned out I was not much good at guitar, so I didn't
Things eager to
really
take back their turf.
learn the entire thing, but you know, it was fun.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Oh, this might be interesting without a melee weapon. There we go.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail. What with wallflowers, coffin, fungus everywhere. Not
Cool.
much wiggle room up there near the rail.
Oh, this was a bad idea.
The place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
I'm just gonna leave that guy.
Of course, the Grand Rails seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura surrounding.
Oh.
It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer after the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for it. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into Swampweed Central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding registered army carbine. I'm choking on swamp weed. Hector's trying to put me behind.
Whoa.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Sorry I've been quiet for this level. Just been appreciating the music.
But then at last, it's the end of the line. They'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Turns out he's got company up at the rail station waiting for him.
Woo, that's a lot of things.
Not just another wallflower in Cushion Lake. At first he thinks it's Zolf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
Well, that's not very nice.
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard.
There we go.
He took the hit. And he took that note.
Alrighty. Well, I am going to leave it there for now. Thank you all for hanging out.
Cut straight to the heart of things.
I might do this again sometime. I like this game, and we're like a little more than halfway through, so we can make pretty good progress on this. Progress from the beginning of the area. We lost. Here, let me put this in, and I think that saves.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
There we go. Now I should be able to exit. Cool. All right. Yeah. Thanks so much. Hope everyone has a good rest of your night or day, depending on what time zone you are in. And I will be around next week, probably. We'll have to see. But yeah. See ya.